something that I felt like I wanted to say when you were talking just then is this analogy that Don Miguel um, provides when talking about life itself. And from the classical physics perspective, worldview, everything is action reaction, everything is cause and effect. So we really have no free will. Um, and that may even be true. He says that may be true. Man may not have control over his destiny, but we always have one choice. And that choice is to enjoy the ride or to resist the ride. And he leaves it at that. But what I come to see is that choice kind of affects what happens moving forward. Like when you kind of incorporate the butterfly effect, right? Like if your future self came to right now to try to change something, then that probably means that you did it because whatever was happening in the future wasn't too great. So go ahead and do it, make the choices that you need to make right now to make your future better. See, like it's that paradox of you don't have a choice, but once you've made that one choice that you do have, it can change all of the other stuff that you might not have a choice over. But it's like that's the mystery right there, right? It's like once you make the choice to enjoy the ride, then the ride itself becomes more enjoyable.
Yeah. I mean, I've learned to appreciate like the Buddhist idea of. I always thought, like, when I looked at the Buddhist idea of life is suffering, and then I realized that what they define suffering as is very different than I think what most people think. And it's almost like more like I think a better way to say is life is resistance, almost, or not even a resistance. Like it's to me, it's like life's gonna constantly have fucking waves coming at you, maybe more in sets. And the more it sounds so like bro logic, but like I love the culture of surf. I was just listening to something like it's all about Michael Mouse was saying to Joe Rogan. He's like, well, Tulsi Gabbard's a surfer, so like surfers are good at letting it go. And I'm like, yeah, that is why I like surfers and surf culture, because they're good at letting it go. It's all about like, just go with it, man. Like ride the wave. Like you can either ride the wave or let it crush you. Yeah, and that's all about like the psychedelic teachings. It's all like whether you get it from surf logic or psychedelics from your guru. It doesn't matter how you get to the truth. If it works and it's true, then okay, let's just move on, people. Let's not argue over the nuance of my guys that so. But yeah, I love aliens. So whenever.
Yeah, let's